Have you ever been on a movie set part 2? Hi guys, this is Rebecca. Welcome back to my channel. This is the second part of this video. The first part I uploaded last week, and if you haven't watched it, I will just pop the link in the info box and you can watch it. Let's straight away talk about props, food props. I mean, as good as the food looks in the movie, you normally don't actually want to eat it because it could be plastic, it could be old, it could be dry, it could be manky, it could be real food and yummy, but you normally need to be very careful to eat the food just because of there could be some movie mistakes when first there's less food and then at the end of the scene there's more food. It just doesn't look right. I once had a shoot for an advert for a university, and the storyline was no one is able to steal the show of the teachers. So we were all sitting in the classroom and there was a lady coming in with super cute little cakes, and we were not interested in that. We were just following what the lesson was about and what the teacher was saying, and so she left again. But for example, those little cakes, they were not actual cakes. Most of them were just fake. And I was allowed to take one of those little cakes home, and I still have it. Well, in Germany, but not here. But I still have it, and they're super cute. I think they're plastic, and then they put some actual chocolate on them. But yeah. There's another funny story about food props. Within a shoot, I needed to eat some chicken wings, so I was in the take, biting in it, was chewing, was swallowing it, like, oh yeah, that's so yummy. And after the take I was like, it's not what I like. And they were like, why, what's wrong? I was like, I'm vegetarian, I don't really like meat. And they're like, really? We didn't even notice. And I was like, that's good, but can I have something to drink now? Yeah, that was very funny. Once I was shooting in a green screen room, which is very interesting. This green screen room was in a big movie studio. So I was standing in the green screen room and there were tracks where the camera was going around me, and I was not able to move because in that scene I needed to completely stand still. So I needed to look at one point and not move at all, and the camera was going around me, and that was quite difficult because everything is green. You're looking at the green wall and you're like, okay, where's my point where I'm looking at? And there is just no point. It's all green and it's all looking the same, but it was super interesting to shoot that, and the end was how the material was looking was very cool. As I have done all of that in Germany, I don't think you know any of the movies, and most of the time I didn't have a lead character, but I learned a lot. For example, never look in the camera. If the director's not asking you to do it, never look in the camera, you ruin the whole thing. Never wear loud shoes like high heels. The soundmen hate it and they need to stick something underneath because it's just disturbing. Never wear some clothes with little patterns because the camera's getting confused, and maybe you've seen that before, that you're watching something, and especially at the news where the people are not briefed and stuff, you watch something and the clothes are starting to flicker, it's not good. And I also learned that children are not allowed to work as much as the adults, which is obvious actually, because I mean they need protection, they can't work as long. And for that they sometimes use twins so they can share the character, or when they're not from the front in the camera, like just from the back in the picture, they use a double and can just share the time with the double, which is super interesting. I have met a lot of famous German actors like Matthias Schweighöfer, Friedrich Mücke, Maximilian von der Groeben and a lot more, but I'm not sure if you know them where you live. I hope I was able to tell you a bit more about my experience at the movie set. I really love it. Please tell me in the comments if you have ever been on a movie set and how your experience were. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe and turn the notification bell on so you will always get a notification when I upload a new video. Thank you for watching.